Colorful dazzling lights, bright red ribbons, ornate ornaments. These decorations are signs of the season, but to many families, Christmas doesn't begin until they've found the perfect tree.
We're a choose and cut tree farm, so we have folks come here to visit and cut down their own tree.
Timber!
It's a magical time of the year at Prettyboy Run Farms in Parkton. Every November, the farm transforms into a festive wonderland. But at this Christmas tree farm, the look of the holidays is present year-round. And so is the work.
It's a lot of hard work, right, getting ready for that season, but then once we open the doors and folks start coming in and you see people that come back year after year and they're here with their families or their children or their grandchildren, it makes the whole season worth it.
Across 70 lush acres in Baltimore County, Stefan Nock and his family raise evergreen trees in almost all sizes and varieties.
We have Fraser firs, Douglas firs, balsam firs, concolor firs, Canaan firs, Colorado blue spruce, Norway spruce, white pine, and red cedar.
Back on a cloudy April morning, they were planting 500 saplings for future Christmases.
We try to buy the oldest saplings we can, so usually 2 to 4 years old. I usually go for something a little bit bigger, but it was hard to find. People are ordering their stock earlier and earlier for the following year, so you get what you get. And as my kids say, you don't get upset.
Now that's the holiday spirit. Raising Christmas trees requires a lot of patience. The farm plants 1,500 trees a year, one sapling at a time. Each is placed into the ground with tender, loving care.
What I do is I try and push them all the way down, because what you don't want to happen is have them J-root, and if they J-root like this, they don't grow so well, and they can actually die. So we want to make sure we get them down all the way, and then I bring them back up a little bit so that make sure the roots are heading down.
Once the row has been planted, Stefan gets back on his feet to ensure the soil is firmly packed around the roots.
So we're stomping them in the ground to make sure the soil is compact around the roots. Otherwise, the roots will get too much air and they'll die.
And if you think this is backbreaking work.
The first year, I planted about 1,500 by hand. It was a lot of work. The original method I used, which is the planting bar, do that about 1,499 more times.
Christmas tree planting is a long-term investment. These saplings take anywhere between 7 to 10 years before they're ready to come home for the holidays. Unfortunately, not every tree makes it.
In 7 to 10 years, you could plant 1,000, but you might only bring 300 to market. So it's a big factor. A lot can happen over 7 to 10 years, whether it's disease or drought or pests.
Sometimes uninvited guests, like the bagworm, can ruin the holiday spirit.
So he'll just move along and eat needle by needle by needle until this branch is bare, and then he'll go find another branch and eat all those needles, and before you know it, you got a bare tree.
The farm doesn't apply pesticide. Instead, they rely on alternative pest management techniques to stop this little Grinch from stealing Christmas.
We have to mechanically remove all the pests from the trees and keep an eye on them. We're always looking for some more eco-friendly solutions for that when we do have that problem.
Each stage of tree has different needs. Come summer, the older ones are ready for a new look.
Late summer, early fall is when we start shearing the trees, so we shape the trees to give them that nice Christmas tree shape and get them ready for the season.
But choose and cut trees aren't the only option for customers at Prettyboy Run Farms. They can also get a whole one, roots and all.
A lot of folks don't want to cut down a tree, but it gives them the opportunity to still have a real Christmas tree in their house. And what they can do is they can rent the same one every year. And a lot of folks actually name their Christmas trees, and they look forward to coming back and getting the same tree each year. Balthazar, Mr. Prickles, Latria, and last but not least, Monica the Hanukkah bush.
After Christmas, they can either plant the tree right in its compostable pot or return it to the farm, where it will eventually join the others in the field.
We can plant it directly into the ground once it's tall enough. Once it gets too tall for the pot and it's going to start tipping over, we'll put it in the ground, and then someone else will have the opportunity to cut it down after that.
While Christmas tree farming really is a year-round job, it's a true labor of love for the Nocks and a way for them to spread the holiday cheer from their family to others. Hi, thanks for watching Maryland Farm and Harvest. If you like this story, leave us a comment. If you want to see more, check out our playlists. We've got videos of cute animals, big machines, delicious farm-to-table recipes, and more.